protest is an inalienable right of citizens and is enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And whoever wants to protest should do so peacefully. It's not a problem. But what we are saying is that when you look at the demands of the protest, especially those guys that are calling it take it back, what are they trying to take us back from? You are asking us to go back to the subsidy that has denied Nigeria progress since the time it is introduced in our own fiscal model. So we have a president that decided to say we need to change this thing completely so that we can channel these funds to the betterment of common people. And then some people came out, most of them are faceless, saying that they want to take it back. Take it back to where? When Nigeria is moving forward. So the whole thing is that we are not saying that people should not go and protest. Personally, I'm not saying that. I am saying that it has to be done within the law. But when you want to protest, you must have responsibility to ask questions, why do you really need to protest?
All right.
If you said you want to end...
Let's bring the conversation back into the studio because we have another guest here. Let's get his perspective of things, if he shares the same perspective with you, especially on the aspect of, he said, that the US, UK, and Canada are perhaps blowing things out of proportion. And I recall that the security agencies, like I pointed out, had raised the concern that there are persons who might want to hijack, this protest, which is a concern for these persons who have their citizens in the country. Is there a problem with them raising a concern, an issue, or issuing advisories to their citizens in the country?
So I think I'm going to beg to differ a bit from Mr. Garba's standpoint. I mean, matters of security are very vital matters. I mean, for US, UK, and Canada to raise security alerts shows that they are taking a step in the right direction. I think Mr. Garba is forgetting what happened during the time of NSAS. The precedent that NSAS laid is a very bad precedent. So this country has also witnessed what happened then. The UK embassy was practically shut down for a long time after the fallout of NSAS, even the US embassy. So it just tells us that we need to live in our realities. People are saying that they want to protest. The government is saying, yes, you can protest, but do it within the ambit of the law. Section 40 of our Constitution has made it clear. People have right to protest, but these embassies, these people are scared. Even yesterday, if you drive around the road of Lagos, everywhere was practically scanty. Go to shopping malls in Lekki, Admiralty Way was practically empty because of all those people are people who directly were affected by the import of the NSAS protest. So if you are saying that the UK and the US and the Canada government are blowing things out of proportion for raising security alert, you are totally wrong for saying that. Security matters are vital matters that can mar us as a country, make or mar us as a country. Look at what Lagos State government lost over 700 billion during the time of NSAS. So, I mean, these people cannot watch and say that, they have to reel out information to their nationals to say, be careful of the areas you go to. Don't go to these areas. Take cautions during this. Even we as Nigerians, yesterday, I have fear of my staff who could not come to work because of the fear of what could happen. Okay, but and now we're looking at 1st of August. It's just here.
He's raising concerns about the fact that when the US, UK, and Canada raise these issues, it sends a different signal to other nationals in Nigeria.
It's not sending any wrong signal. It's just stating the obvious. Whether we like it or not, international community is watching us, and everybody saw what happened during the time of NSAS. So raising an early alert is just trying to take precautions. You cannot blame these people. They have their foreign nationals working here, living here. So they have to
have their interests.
They have their interests to protect, and these are countries who do not joke with securities.
So does this give this whole matter an international dimension, which the government has to really look at in preparing to find a solution to this whole matter as we speak?
Okay, so as we speak, I said it somewhere yesterday on the platform. The issue of Nigerians coming out to say end bad governors, or these are the things we want, these are the things we want. People have the right to protest. I tell you, somebody was saying the protest is a faceless protest, is a leaderless protest. There's nothing such as that. The average Nigerian man who cannot pay school fees for 2 of his kids or 1 of his child has a right to protest. The average Nigerian man who does not know where the next meal is coming from has a right to protest. The average Nigerian man who does not know, who does not have a roof over his head, has a right to protest, as long as it is done within the ambits of the law. That's why the IGP of police is saying we are going to provide security to ensure that people don't go out of. I mean, it's only unfair when unscrupulous elements and hoodlums hijack protest. Protest is a normal thing in every civil country. It happens. So I mean, it is now the onus of the government to provide and listen to the cry of the people. People are hungry. Now, if I go to the fuel station to buy fuel, I don't even bother asking what price are you selling, because there is no point. Every other time you go to the gas station, every other station sells at different prices.
Well,